Oh, that's so good.
It is good, right?
I'll take that.
The day has come. It is our first interview, which means our first mega meal. I have to go grocery shopping, and you are coming with me. I figure it's about time I introduce the dish we're making. We will be cooking up a short rib ragu. This dish takes a long time, so you all better have some patience, you hear me? All right, the recipe calls for 5 pounds. Here we have 1.29 pounds for $15.47. We need 28 ounces of San Marzano. It has to be San Marzano. Tomatoes, whole and peeled. Archa. This is my favorite pasta. It is the Flora brand, and this is the pappardelle nest. So we're gonna get 2 of these. Or maybe just one. I think just one is fine. I just chopped up about 6 cloves of garlic. Recipe only calls for 4, but I like garlic. 1 shallot, 2 small adult-sized carrots, and 1 celery stalk. Now we're moving on to the meat. To season the short ribs, all we have to do is coat them in salt and pepper on all 4 sides. I just heated extra virgin olive oil, salt and pepper in my cast iron pan. We are going to sear the short ribs. Make sure you sear each side. Now that right there is a sear. Take your seared short ribs out of the pan. This is momentary, don't worry, they will go back in. And set them aside. Turn the heat down before you burn the house down. Get your chopped veggies and toss them in. This is going to cause an explosion, I just know it. Utensils, why? Wine has been in the fridge for a while, that's why I shook it. Absolutely unnecessary, don't do that. Before I pour in the wine, I will stir. And yes, I will use a utensil. We're going to stir in 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. You know, we time it, that's about 2. 1 3/4 cups of broth. Ain't nobody got time for that. A half cup of dry red wine. I don't know if this is dry. It's dry, I guess. And stir. Okay, now time for the spices. A fresh sprig of thyme, some basil. Again, measuring is for everyone except the Italians. So, and we're gonna pop in a few bay leaves. Should we put some oregano? I feel like we should, because we ain't around here. Chili flakes. Just a little. Plop your meat back in. That's what she said. Oh my God. I didn't even put the tomatoes in. Can't be a ragu without tomatoes. With a pair of surgically clean hands, fish out your whole tomatoes and squish them into your pot. Why we do it this way? I don't know. Could have just bought the cubed ones. Could have just bought the diced ones. No, gotta make life difficult. When they said make it by hand, they really Really meant that. Don't forget the juices. Delirium has set in, and our pot is full. We just woke up 7:35 a.m. Oh, this is so hard to do in the morning. Okay, we just woke up. It's 7:36 in the morning, and I left the ragu in the oven all night. The lowest temperature setting on the oven was 170. Apparently that's too high for all night. So what I did was I raised the temperature to 420 right before bed, shut the oven, and just let it sit in the warm oven. Unfortunately, it is 58 degrees right now, which means at night it was even colder, but I think it still worked. We'll see. Update. The ragu sat in the oven at 200 degrees for another 4 hours. 5 hours. Now, it's perfect. I just have to boil the pasta, put it together, and it will be sitting in the fridge, because we all know the next day is the best day. It's done. Okay, it's food time. Give us the taste test.
Wow, we've been waiting for this. First taste, 𝗟𝗘𝗧?
Goosey. Making a mess. Hi, my name is Megan, and I'm making a mess. That's what this channel should have been called. Passed up on an opportunity there. Almost kept my shirt clean. Almost.